Have you ever been a part of a conversation that afterwards you felt dirty? You felt tainted by the things that you said and by the things that were said by others? I believe that this is conviction that we feel because the Messiah told us that it's not the things that go into a man that defile him, but rather the things that come out of his mouth that defiles him. Our words are very important. The Hebrew term for evil speech is loshen hara. It's considered to be a very terrible sin to speak ill of someone. I told our assembly recently about a rabbi who had called into his presence a man in the locality that he was teaching in, that he told him, "I want you to come and to bring a pillow with you." And he brought his pillow, and the rabbi cut a hole in the pillow on a windy day, and the feathers went flying everywhere. And the rabbi told the man, he said, "I want you to go and gather up all of these pillows and put them back into the pillowcase." The man said, "That's impossible. There's no way I'll be able to find all of these feathers." The rabbi told him, "This is what happens whenever we speak evil of someone. It goes to one and then it goes to another, and there's no boundaries of how far our evil speech can actually reach when we talk ill of someone." So it's important that we're careful with the words that we speak. Evil speech is a terrible sin that I believe has been the downfall of families, businesses, relationships, and also churches. One of the greatest things that has brought division to the family of God has been loshen hara, evil speech. And we need to be very careful with this in these last days. We're fighting so many things in this world. We shouldn't be fighting one another with our words. We need to be very careful with the things that we say. All of us have fallen short in this regard, but the good news is that all of us can do better. Recognizing the true taint that comes upon us because of loshen hara, because of evil speech, is the first key to fixing it. The Bible tells us that Miriam spoke ill of the wife of Moshe Rabbeinu, of Moses. She spoke ill because of her ethnicity, because of her race. Oddly enough, it was a skin disease, leprosy, that Miriam was stricken with. The Bible tells us that Moses didn't hear the words that Miriam had spoken, that Moses' wife did not hear the words that Miriam had spoken, but the Bible says God heard those things that we whisper in dark corners, those things that we speak over the telephone. Even though we might not think that someone can hear, let us be conscious of the fact that God hears us when we speak evil of someone. So I believe that it is God's will for us to fix this. The Bible tells us, do you desire life? Do you love many days? Do you want to see good in your life? Then keep thy tongue from evil, the psalmist said, and thy lips from speaking guile. I think that all of us want life today. So if you want true life, if you want to see good days, keep your tongue from speaking evil. Stay away from the sin of loshen hara and see the peace that you live in because you're living according to God's plan for your life. May God bless each and every one of us. Shalom.